Hello sir, this is my final video. The first one is, what do you mean by process synchronization? Synchronization is the task phenomenon of coordinating the execution of procession in such a way that no two processes can have needs to the same shared data and resources. It is procedure that is involved in order to preserve the appropriate order of execution of cooperative process. In order to synchronize the process, these are various chronicization mechanisms. Process synchronization is mainly needed in a multi-purpose system when multiple processes are running together, and more than one processes try to gain access to the same shared resource or any data at the same time. Second one is, what is a thread in OS? A thread in an execution unit that has an on-progress counter, a stack, and a set of registers that resides in a process. Threads can exist outside any process. Also, each thread belongs to exactly one process. The information like code segment, files, and data segment can be shared by the different threads. Threads are popularly used to improve the applications through parallelism. Actually, one thread is executed at a time by the CPU, but the CPU switches rapidly between the threads to give an illusion that the threads are running parallelly. The third one is, what is the difference between multitasking and multiprocessing OS? Multiprocessing is a computer using more than one CPU at a time. The use of two or more central processing units or CPUs within a single computer system. The term also refers to the ability of a system to support more than one processor or the ability to allocate tasks between them. While the multitasking is a task sharing a common resource like one CPU, multitasking was in the design of real-time computing system where there are a number of possibility unrelated extended activities needed to be controlled by a single processor system. In such system, a hierarchical interrupt system is coupled with process prioritization to ensure that key activities were given a greater share of available process time. Then, what is virtual memory? Virtual memory is a feature of an operating system that enables a computer to be able to compensate shortages of physical memory by transferring pages of data from random access memory to disk storage. This process is done temporarily and is designed to work a combination of RAM and space on a hard disk. This means that when RAM runs low, virtual memory can move data from it to a space called a paging file. This process allows for RAM to be freed up so that a computer can complete the task. Occasionally, a user might be shown a message that says the virtual memory is running low. This means that either more RAM needs to be added or the size of the paging file needs to be increased. The last one is the difference between process and threads process. Processes are basically the program which the dispatch from the ready state and are scheduled in the CPU for execution. PCB or process control block bolds the concepts of process. A process can relate other processes which are known as child processes. The process takes more time to eliminate, and it isolated means it does not share the memory with the other process. The process can have the following states like new, reading, running, waiting, terminated, suspended. Thread. Thread is a segment of a process, means a process can have multiple threads and these multiple threads are contained within a process. A thread has three states: running, ready, and block. Thread takes less time to terminate as compared to process, but unlike process, threads do not isolate. That's all. Thank you, sir.